Hello, welcome to The Update. I'm Talisa Ryder. There's been traveller chaos at airports across Oz this morning thanks to a passport system outage. Those at Sydney Airport have reported significant queues as well as major delays in Melbourne. The Australian Border Force says they're working to manually process passengers and the issue would be resolved as soon as possible. State and territory leaders have endorsed the federal gov's proposed social media ban for children under 16. National Cabinet has met virtually to iron out the details of the legislation, which will be introduced to Parliament when politicians sit again in 10 days' time. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says the safety and mental health of our young people has to be a priority.
This is a difficult issue and we want to get it right. We want to say up front that this won't solve all of the problems. But what this will do is send a social message about what society thinks is appropriate going forward.
The US President is urging supporters to bring down the temperature while vowing for a peaceful transition of power. Joe Biden has spoken outside the White House for the first time since Donald Trump was re-elected as president.
Something I hope we can do, no matter who you voted for, is see each other not as adversaries, but as fellow Americans. Bring down the temperature.
Mr. Trump will be sworn into office on the 20th of January. There's been a major setback in the Menendez brothers' bid for freedom 30 years after they were jailed for the murder of their parents. The LA County District Attorney, who was planning to recommend a resentencing, has been voted out of office. And a far-right extremist has been jailed for a month after performing the Nazi salute in public. The 25-year-old's become the first person in Victoria to be prosecuted for the offence after laws banning the gesture came into effect last October. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport to the WBBL, the Scorchers have had a thrilling victory over the Melbourne Renegades at the Wacker. After batting first and posting a low score of 108, it all came down to the final over. The Scorchers eventually winning by 2 runs and moving to second on the ladder. And the Parramatta Eels have released Clint Gutherson from the final year of his contract ahead of a move to the Dragons. In entertainment news, charges have been laid on 3 people in relation to the death of One Direction star Liam Payne. 2 of them have been charged with drug supply and could face up to 15 years behind bars. It's believed 31-year-old Payne was not fully conscious when he plunged to his death from a hotel balcony on October 16. Prince Harry's immigration documents could soon be made public after Donald Trump was elected to office. The Duke of Sussex's visa application was first called into question last year after he admitted to using recreational drugs in his memoir. And Chris Martin has come to the rescue during Coldplay's Sydney concert at Accor Stadium. In footage posted to TikTok, the frontman can be seen checking on a kid who was being crushed in the mosh pit, then giving him the best seats in the house right next to the stage. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.